Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 back here with another episode of Road to the World Series. Last night I was in the process of playing this game and for some reason, the game froze and cut out, and so we ended up losing all the data from that. We were down 4-1 anyways, but still just wish I could have finished that game. I'm not one to sit there and complain about taking a loss. It's part of baseball. You lose. But we're going to go ahead and try and do this again tonight. Again, we got Bartolo Colon on the mound. He's 0-2 with a 3.32 ERA, so he's definitely hittable, at least this year, even though he's 41 years old. Not so much when he was younger, but he's going to be opposing John Lester, who's 3-1 with a 1.17 ERA, so he's been pretty unhittable this year. Hopefully he can continue it. Keep up what he's been doing this year. In the last two games, one big inning has killed us, and our offense just has not been able to get it done. So hopefully today we can get a little bit, not give up that big inning and get a little bit more run support. John Lester has definitely been a victim of a lack of run support. That is why he's 3-1. He should be 5-1 so far this year. He's pitched well enough to win all of his starts. But the run support has definitely been an issue for us. Offense in general has been an issue for us. So hopefully we can start turning that around as it starts getting warmer and the wind starts blowing out more at Wrigley. We're going to go ahead and get into this game here. As you can see, I'm fourth in the NL Central facing the Mets, who are first in the NL East and have been playing very well as of late. The only change we're making in the lineup today is Miguel Montero is going to be taking a seat on the bench, and David Ross is going to be playing in today's game. David Ross is John Lester's catcher, so we're going to move him down in the order, and we're going to have him hit just before Lester. So hopefully we can get a little bit of offensive pop today. And I'm going to go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Steve, and Eric at Wrigley, and I'll be back after the game, guys.
Scores, Adams scores, Jay scores, Carpenter, he scores three with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6. What an at-bat by Carpenter.
2-1. That is into left field. Cespedes giving chase, not going to get there, it falls in. Kendrick on his way to third, Cespedes bobbles it.
Getting ready for first pitch at Wrigley Field. It's the Mets and the Cubs, and it's coming up next. It's been 100 years of baseball and counting at this place, and the charm hasn't faded a bit at venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight it's Game 3 of this four-game set between the East-leading New York Mets and the Cubs. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike Side. Along with me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons and Ike. Let's take a quick look back at what's transpired over the first two games in this four-game set.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the series on the road. You see there, these guys have come in and taken the first two games of this four-game set. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now, and it's obviously showing in their results.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. On the mound to face these guys, one of the more consistent left-handers around, as you see the numbers there for the former All-Star John Lester. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Daniel Murphy will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's a pitch taken for ball one as we get underway here at 7:06. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
The 2-0. And this is lined back into center field, and he's on to start the ball game. It's a base hit.
Well, hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. First batter of the game, he's all over this pitch and lines it to center field for a leadoff single to get things started.
David Wright will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Now here's the first pitch. On the move is Murphy. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he's going to be out at second base on a great throw by David Ross.
Well, he did a good job to get on base with the leadoff single, but then he got a little greedy here on the first pitch, and they throw him out pretty easily at second base.
Now Lester's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
And this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Line hard into left. Bryant is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
Michael Kadire will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch on the way. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike 1. Now the pitch. And he takes strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack, no score. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. On the mound to square off against these guys, a former Cy Young Award winner, the veteran right-hander Bartolo Colon. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Now there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to And a high strike there, 0-1. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And they were able to come away with the victory last night, so another performance like that would make their manager a happy man.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. And reined in, 1 away. So a fine changeup there to get the ground ball. Just one of a handful of pitches he'll feature moving forward as you take a look at the scouting report right there. Jorge Soler will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. First pitch coming. This ball's grounded foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a pitch on the way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to first, and Colon's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First pitch coming. He goes right after the first pitch here and shoots it back up the middle and into center field for a base hit.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
Chris Bryant will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
First offering on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
From the stretch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. We've played an inning. No score. Lucas Duda will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate.
Lucas Duda.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
The 3-0 pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Come on now.
Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Fine importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Wilmer Flores will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
A runner at first with no outs here. Lester ready, the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You'd better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
The 3-1 coming. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The payoff pitch one more time. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
And that was quite a battle up there. He made him throw a ton of pitches. An advantage pitcher here, as in the end, he gets him to ground into the double play.
Kirk Neuenhuis will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
1-0 on the way. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Mets go down quickly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Starlin Castro will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. And here's the first pitch. Right at third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, everything looked okay here on the pickup and transfer, but then you see him just fire this thing straight into the box seats down there. That's going to be scored in E5 and a lucky souvenir baseball for one of the fans.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Colon looks back, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He waits, now the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and you know what? He might not have a blazing fastball, the one that he had a few years ago, but when he puts it in a good spot, he still has plenty on it to get the job done. And that was a perfect pitch right there.
Stepping in now, David Ross. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be, but from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. John Lester will stand in. Now the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. John Mayberry will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
John Mayberry Jr.
First pitch to him. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Now the 2-0. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, catcher, Anthony Record.
Anthony Record will be the batter.
There we go, free swinger.
Now the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. 1-0 pitch now. Fouled back. The 1-1 home. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
The 1-2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 40, Bartolo Colon.
Bartolo Colon will get his first cuts here. The pitch. And here's a called strike now to the 41-year-old vet. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. (0-2) now from Lester. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Addison Russell makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the pitch. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Now here's the pitch. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So with one gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. Dexter Fowler will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here it comes. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And they've got a man caught in the rundown. And he is out retreating to third as they slap the tag on him.
Yeah, and that is such a helpless feeling out there as a base runner. That's the old, oh boy, how am I going to get out of this one? And of course he's not going to get out of it as they wind up putting the tag on him, heading back to third base.
In is Jorge Soler, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And now a pitch on the way. Ball runs in on him here as this is flared out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Daniel Murphy will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Daniel Murphy.
Here's the first offering. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the all-star third baseman, David Wright. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Lester ready, the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Out of play. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Michael Cuddyer waits on deck. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and stepping in the right fielder Michael Cuddyer. First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Get out of here, Matt. Go back to New York.
The 2-0 now from Lester. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Here it comes, 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Lucas Duda will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. First pitch on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now Lester's 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a bouncer out in front. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play.
Well, these guys have not got off to a good start. It's no surprise that their defense has been a big factor why. Going to need to figure this out soon because this is another play that needs to be made.
Wilmer Flores will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Here's a 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. 2-0, bases loaded. You let him swing here?
Oh, this is a run producer's dream right here. I'd let him go, but only if it's his pitch in his spot.
Now the 2-0. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment, but he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
The 2-1 home. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And that misses. misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Boy, he's been all right up to this inning, but wheels have really come off the bus now. Gives him a run here on the bases loaded walk, and he's not getting any closer to getting himself out of this mess.
Kirk Neuenhuis will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Pause, now the pitch. Ball 1. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, if there was ever a time for a strikeout, that was it. Bases remain loaded with 2 away now, so, you know, if they can get out of this with only 1 run scoring, that'd be quite a comeback.
John Mayberry will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 now from Lester. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Mets lead it 1-0. Anthony Rizzo will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First offering on the way. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
The pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Now here it comes. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Chris Bryant will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Starlin Castro will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. And Neuenhuis will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Anthony Recker will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Anthony Recker.
First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Pitcher number 40, Bartolo Colon.
Bartolo Colon will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One run, just one hit, one error in the game for the Mets thus far. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And this is lined right back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Daniel Murphy will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now the first pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. To his left, he's got it, and a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets, but they're up 1-0. Javier Baez will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of it.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First pitch to him. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher, David Ross.
David Ross will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Now here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Oh, you've got to like the way he's throwing the ball right now. You get a 1-pitch out to start the inning, and then you follow that up with a 3-pitch strikeout. He's settling in nicely now.
John Lester will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the pitch. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's another 0-2. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. There to take this one is Duda, and that'll end the inning. Former cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. It's the Mets 1 and the Cubs nothing. And there now is David Wright. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
And the way their starter's throwing, another run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
In now, Michael Kadire, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 10 doubles for him on the season. 1-0 on the way. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. You're gonna hit right.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 now.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
The 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, in that situation, you'd love to be able to get that guy up to third base with just 1 out. But this is a swing and miss type of pitcher on the mound, so you knew he'd be going for the strikeout, and he winds up getting it.
Lucas Duda will stand in. He reached on an error last time through.
One thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
He's ready now. The pitch. And he watches.
And I think they stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
Come on, let's hold on.
Here comes the 2-0. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Bryant is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
And now looking back on this inning, the failure to get the guy to third in the previous at-bat probably cost him a run there. Now, sometimes these seem like little mistakes at the time, but now he's still at second with 2 away.
First pitch on the way. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's set. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Two and one. Here's Lester's offering. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's the 2-2 home. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. Full count pitch on its way. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Mets out in front, 1-0. Addison Russell will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
And this offense has pretty much been shut down here into the 6th inning. That's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, so time has come for them to start trying to put something together.
Dexter Fowler will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. For the first pitch, a check at first. And they get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now here's the first pitch. Runners off for second. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have it. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
And ideally on this play, you'd like to think you could make it up to third, but no sense risking it if you're not sure. So even though he was in motion on the pitch, he's going to wind up holding on at second base. Hey, better to be safe than sorry.
Jorge Soler will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this would be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
First pitch coming.
Here we go.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Colon looks back, now the pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Kadire is there to put it away for out number 1. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. First offering on the way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here, down 0-2.
And when you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
From the belt, the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but Fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Chris Bryant will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back for more from the north side after this. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Kirk Neuenhuis will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And this ball's going to seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now Lester's 0-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first thing a pitcher does when he walks out of the tunnel here at Wrigley, he'll take a look at those flags and see which way they are blowing. I mean, this place, it can play like 2 totally separate ballparks from one day to the next.
John Mayberry will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out.
He's been able to get out when he needs him with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Anthony Record will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
2 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Pitch on the way. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Oof, that's a mistaken location right here. It could wind up really coming back to haunt him. This is a solo home run, and it makes this a 2-run lead now. And with the way their starters thrown the ball so far, it may wind up being all he needs.
Standing in now, Bartolo Colon. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 now from Lester. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-0 New York. Starlin Castro will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch coming. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. Here it comes. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Second baseman, number 9.
Yeah, that's the thing about a two-seam fastball. It'll really bear in tight. Show motion will give you a good look at what this will do to the bat. It just explodes on impact.
Here's Javier Baez. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now here it comes. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this 7th inning.
Work the count a little.
Colon working on a shutout here through 6 1/3. The pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
David Ross will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Miguel Montero will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. Mayberry is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Miguel Montero will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 47, Miguel Montero.
Daniel Murphy will open the inning here for the Mets, with David Wright following on deck.
Second baseman, Daniel
Blake Parker will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Number 50, Blake Parker.
Daniel Murphy will open the inning here for the Mets, with David Wright following on deck. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. And, oh, look out, as that one was bearing in right on his hat.
Yeah, not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here he comes on 2-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here he comes on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. Two. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here's the full count offering. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. David Wright will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. He's set. Now the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
I think he had him flinching on that one. That nearly came back to the inside corner.
Nobody out, runner on first. From the stretch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Hard hit to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. Michael Kadire will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. First pitch to him. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
The next pitch. Ball 2 to Kadire. 2 balls and no strikes. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just
corner for strike 1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far. So you do have that in your favor.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A 2-1 offering. Splitter called strike 2, and I don't think he liked it. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
The 2-2 coming. Full count. 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Here's a check swing, a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he sat on the curveball there and yanks this one out to left. This ball has plenty of carry to it, and it's going to clear the wall by plenty. A home run. So a 2-run home run for Michael Kadire. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Oh, that's a huge home run right here in the 8th, because that moves the lead to 4 runs now. Of course, a lot can happen between now and the bottom of the 9th, but for the time being, you wonder if they even need to turn to their closer in what would be a non-save situation.
Lucas Duda will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Lucas Duda will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Here's the first offering. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Now here's the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now another 0-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
the batter, shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer Flores will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
2 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. 1-1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Ready now on 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 2-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Now the 3-1. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Once again a 3-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 4-0 New York. Mike Olt will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific, but will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. In the air to right center. And that's going to be a base hit, so a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Addison Russell will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Chris Denorfio will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 15, Chris Denorfio.
And here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second, and this is going to be a foul ball. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, now this ball powered into right center, and that'll be trouble as it heads toward the ivy and extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Well, he put up a string of zeros up until this point, but looks like his shutout's not going to be in the cards as he gives up his first run here on the RBI double.
Dexter Fowler will stand in, but with the tying run still in the on-deck circle, he needs to get on base somehow. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Well, if you're going to make an out, you have to make a productive out. And that moves a man up to third now with just one away.
Jorge Soler will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Let's send this guy to the shower.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, now a ball hit up the middle, and it's going to get on through into center field for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Yeah, right here, runner on third, 1 out. All you're looking to do is hit a ground ball past the pitcher, and you're going to get that run home. Here is the added bonus. He finds the hole, and he gets it on into center field.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Fouled straight back.
Come on.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
This is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game. This one goes for extra bases. You can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here. That'll do it for Bartolo Colon tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Bobby Parnell is going to have his work cut out for him here.
Bobby Parnell.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Off, now the pitch. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Neuenhuis is there. Let's see if they test it. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as this lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
That's a nice job there to get this ball airborne. He's able to get that ball out there deep enough to pick up their 3rd run of the inning.
Starlin Castro step in now in a real pressure spot as he's got the possible tying run 90 feet away at 3rd. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a hard ground ball to 3rd. Throw on to 1st, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 9th inning coming up. The Mets are out on top, 4-3. Kirk Neuenhuis will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Number 9, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Hector Rondon will come on now and try to keep this deficit from getting worse.
56, Hector Rondon.
Kirk Neuenhuis will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder number 9, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Here's one hit towards the hole. To the bag with himself is Rizzo for the out.
The left fielder number 44, John Mayberry Jr.
John Mayberry will step in, a ground out victim as last time. First pitch coming. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
You hear us talk about shutdown innings, and that's when you hold the team scoreless after you've scored in your half. Well, after his guys cut the lead down to 1, he's only 1 shutdown inning here.
Anthony Record will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game. And on cue, there it was, back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. First offering on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Here it comes. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Two out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-1. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control, 1-2. Now the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Vic Black is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 38, Vic Black. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number 30.
Javier Baez will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen.
Bottom of the 9th inning for the Cubs. Second baseman.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Not a real good effort there.
Now, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
Now here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And now a pitch on the way. Sliced down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Miguel Montero will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Ready with another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Three-two pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2, here it comes. Now a ball lined towards center field. And a nice heads up and duck and cover by the second base ump as that one gets down for a 1-out single. And if the Cubs are thinking about turning to their bench here, there you get a look at what's available for them. Tommy La Stella will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Tommy La Stella.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down.
Come on.
He's set, now the pitch. Fouled straight back. He's ready, now the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. 1-2 with 1 away. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here comes a 2-2. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Granderson will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Addison Russell will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. On the way. Ball 3. 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0 and tide is not working in his favor.
Here comes the 3-0. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
The 3-1. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Tying run headed home. Now the relay home. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even, 4 apiece.
Well, this game has not been one for the faint of heart. It's a huge at-bat right there as he delivers the RBI double to tie the ball game up here in the bottom of the ninth. And now the tide of this ball game has definitely flip-flopped from one dugout to the other, as they're just a base hit away now from walking off a winner.
Jerry Blevins will come on needing to get the final out here to send this one into extra innings. Dexter Fowler will have a shot now to bring that winning run in, but we'll see if they decide to go after him or not. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Right will put this one away, and the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Edwin Jackson will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Edwin Jackson.
Curtis Granderson will be the batter.
Leading off with the Mets, the left fielder, number 3, Curtis Granderson.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
And now you're in the 10th inning. I don't think anybody in that visiting dugout expected that we'd still be playing, but you've got to put that bottom of the ninth behind you and get on with it. You can still win this ball game.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's the 1-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Here comes the 2-1. Opposite field to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Now the 2-0 home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
David Wright will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Here's the first offering. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
The pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. On the way. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Here it comes, 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. This game's all tied at 4. Jorge Soler will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch coming. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Good curveball, strike 2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Now the pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. Check his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Chris Bryant will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. First pitch to him. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a solo shot here to left center field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
You've got the power. You've got the respect. You've got the power. Got the respect.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Cubs win this one 5-4. Good night from Chicago.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 11.
Oh boy, all I've got to say to that is wow. What a game. Our rookies came through for a huge 2 RBI doubles from Addison Russell, a game-winning home run, walk-off fashion from Chris Bryant, and Jorge Soler even tacked on an RBI in the 8th inning to push us ever closer to winning this ball game. And Edwin Jackson gets his 3rd win of the year. Jerry Blevins takes his 1st loss. Blevins just seemed to groove that ball, and Bryant, who would seem to have had 3 insignificant at-bats, going 0 for 3 with no stat line under it, says, "Who's insignificant now?" As he launched one into the night at Wrigley to win the ball game for the Cubbies. We finally got the Mets. Bartolo Colon pitched one heck of a ball game for them. Fell apart in the 8th inning. We got close in the 8th, and then they brought in Vic Black, and we all thought it was over. And Miguel Montero said, "No, it is not over." He launched a single up the middle, and then Addison Russell came up next and hit an RBI double to bring Montero all the way around from first to score. It was, I honestly, I didn't think he was going to make it. But we tied the game, and that's all that counted there, and we got the win. That's all I could say. We made Vic Black work hard too that 9th inning. So maybe if it's a close game tomorrow, we won't see him, and I'd be happy. But we're definitely going to need Arrieta to go a good distance tomorrow in that ball game, as our bullpen was used excessively today, as well as our bench. Did not want to have to use Montero as much as I did today, but what are you going to do? We got a W. We got a day coming off in a few days. But that's going to go ahead and end this exciting episode of Road to the World Series here. We're going to be coming back tomorrow with the final game of the Mets series. Hopefully we can split the series tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Lifo Raw Sports Gaming to enjoy all the exciting moments like you saw tonight. And also subscribe to us on YouTube at Lifo Raw Sports Gaming Network. All of our videos are archived there. I'm in the process of putting more up there. This game should be up there hopefully by the end of the week. I will have this game up there, and you can watch it. You can watch that home run over and over and over again. Thanks for watching, guys. Because this was definitely an instant classic. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out King Ross as well on King Ross 21. All of his NBA 2K15 playoffs on there. He had game 1 today of the Western Conference Finals, an exciting one. Another instant classic there. But he'll have game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals tomorrow on his Twitch. Check that out. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep it real.